Okay.
Hello everybody, welcome to the rest of our Multiverse YouTube channel. We're going to do a tier list. Because I thought, why the hell not? And I have my friend Chris here with me. Say hello.
Hey there.
There you go.
Hey there.
So, we got, we're going to do WWE Championship title designs. And we got 5 categories. I've now named, we have the best, not the best, but close. It's okay, I can live with it, and then get the F out of my sight. What do you think of these tier names, Chris?
These tier names are great.
Okay. So, we might as well get right into it. And the first one we got is the World Heavyweight Championship that was from 2002 till 2013. Am I right with that?
I would say so.
It's like 2013 unless you count the WWE World Heavyweight Championship stupid thing. But I do not. So,
Well, I'm gonna rank this as the best.
okay. I can agree with you on that.
I think
It's your favorite title design, isn't it? Am I right with that? Or is it the second?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
If I wasn't making my own belts, I would have one.
Yeah, I kind of agreed. I put it in the best. The next one, though, I don't know where we're going to put, because it's the Women's Tag Team Championship belt that was introduced in 2018? And they've done screw all with, but you can't put that when it comes to design. So, what do you think of the design, Chris?
The design itself is not bad, but it's also not the best. I wouldn't put it in get it out of my sight, but
Oh, it's not, no, it's not get out of my sight.
I could live with it.
You can live with it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll put it there. Chris Payne can live with it. Okay, that's fine. We got the Red Universal Heavyweight Championship. I will say, when it comes to Universal title, it's way better looking blue. I will say that.
I was about to say that.
It's way better blue than it is red. Red, it's jam. Red looks like jam.
Red is just too noticeable.
Is it the fact that it's red, or is it the red they used?
Red they also used on the Raw Women's title.
Yeah, but the fact they made the whole belt red.
It does look way better with a blue strap.
It does.
Yeah, coming from the guy who literally has the one that the Bray Wyatt's face. Spent a lot of money on that.
That fugly thing.
If it was the blue one, I would put it and I can live with it. If this one is get the fuck out of my sight for me.
Get out of my sight. Fair enough. Alrighty. So, the next one is the just current WWE Championship.
Now this one for me, I feel like it depends who's wearing it.
Okay.
Whether it looks good or not.
Who looks good with this belt?
The first person that comes to mind, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, Lashley does look good with that belt. Yeah.
That immaculate around his waist.
Yeah, Lashley looks really good with that belt.
Right on left shoulder. It looks like ass when somebody like Dean Ambrose or Jinder Mahal is holding it. So yeah,
Is it
not
okay?
the best, but I would put it.
It's where would you put it?
And not the best, but okay.
Okay, so not the best. Okay, so like second top.
Yeah.
Okay, so not the best, but close. Okay.
Now, if it's only title in the company that looked like this, then
it'd probably be better.
it would be a different conversation of where it goes. But since half the titles look like this,
Okay, this one I'm curious where you put, because this is the WWE Championship that pretty much from 2013 up until I think it was only like a year this belt was How long was this belt a thing? This design.
2-3 years.
2 years? Okay.
2-3, yeah. Just Brock introduced it, and then once Lesnar won it, they got rid of it.
Okay, so what was the one that was held when... I'm trying to remember which one was the one that Rock held.
That's the one.
Okay, yes, okay, yeah. So that was, 2013 to, okay. I'm having a brain fart then. Okay, so yeah, where do you think of this? Because it's not as good as the current one.
No. I feel like purely design-wise, it's something that I can live with, but I'm not gonna just pick all the tiers myself.
Okay, well this one is...
Since I am also doing it on my iPod, while we're doing it, that's where I put it, but you can put it wherever you feel it goes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put it... It's okay. That's what I'm gonna put it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue with this next one, because the next one's the spinner belt, and that just needs to go straight and get that out of my sight.
I'm gonna put it in the I can live with it only because when I see this title now, the only person I think of is CM Punk.
I just go design-wise. It's just a really not good design.
Oh yeah, design-wise, it's pure garbage.
Yeah, it's pure.
But that's where I put it because all I think of is CM Punk.
Okay. This one.
I just realized the other spinner title is on here.
What's the other one?
The US one.
Oh yeah, that one. Well, I mean that one is going. That one would go straight in that category. Next one is, I'm curious what you're going to put, because this is the Daniel Bryan WWE Championship.
Now this one, I feel like if they didn't use it on television, it's a pretty cool thing, you know. But they used it on television. Huh. I don't know, because I feel like travel-wise, it's much easier to carry around.
It also probably... I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It's just, like, it's different compared to what we've seen with title belts.
It was a hell of a thing to build.
Yeah.
I'd put it in the it's okay thing for me.
Okay.
Because it's not the worst. It's just unique.
It's definitely unique, I'll put it that way. It is definitely 100% unique. Our next one's going to be interesting, because the next one's the Undisputed Championship.
The best for me.
The best? Okay. I can somewhat understand why people think that, why you think that.
I mean, so many good champions have held that specific design.
Let me see. Who's held? I'm trying to remember all of them. Jericho.
Yeah.
Triple H.
Rock.
Brock.
Eddie.
Angle. Big Show. JBL. Yeah, that's a lot. Actually, yeah. A lot of people held it. But this belt, it's weird though, because like, this belt was around for 2 years?
What?
Yeah, 2002 to 2000. Yeah, 2002, 2004. Well, 2005, I guess, but JBL was the last one, yeah.
You talk about a colorful walk in history.
Yeah, like, holy crap, you remember, the amount of people we remember holding this in the span of a short time like that is...
Live that thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what's this one labeled as? It's the,
I call it the big cookie.
The big... So, big, what, big... Eagle? Big...
But people have to dare about.
Yeah, because it's WWE Championship that was held by, like, is, what, Rock and Austin and them, I guess, is the best?
Yeah. I just call it the big cookie because it looks like a big cookie.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of, you know, okay. Where would you put this belt?
I gotta be careful how I word this.
Ooh.
Because I don't like it as much as other people do.
Ooh, okay. Okay, you're gonna get some hate on you, Chris. This is a
I can appreciate the design. Like, I can appreciate it. And I can truly appreciate its, like, history. Who's held that specific design. But, like, it's just that there's not enough of a punch to it.
Okay.
Because, like, the world title that's in the top tier already looks fucking prestigious as hell.
Yeah, those two belts are real, like...
This thing, not saying it doesn't look prestigious, but it's just there's something missing. I don't know what it is, but the next title on the tier is like, I don't need to have a discussion about it because I agree with people on that one. It's just I've always had a problem with the Attitude title. I don't know why. It feels like it's lacking something. So I'm gonna put it in the it's okay.
Okay.
Because the lineage is great.
I was worried what you were gonna say to put it.
But I just can't put it in the anywhere else to me because I just it's fine. It's a great title, but it's just not for me.
Okay, so the next one is, when was this belt on? Was this the like 80s type belt, or what type of belt was this?
This was the one that Hogan, Savage,
Okay.
Warrior, and stuff like the Sergeant Slaughter had to get that champion in there.
Yes, of course, the very memorable champion.
Now this is one that does look very prestigious. I would put it up in the top. Because it does have a good history and all that.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, it's the one that just put the fucking Attitude title in okay, so I don't think what you could say is any worse than what I just said.
Yeah, I mean, you might have people coming to you with pitchforks and stuff for that one.
Lock doors.
It's just I don't know, it's something about this belt just doesn't... I wouldn't run to go grab. Is that weird? Like, it...
I don't know what you're looking at me for. I just said some fucking crazy shit.
Yeah. I'm just gonna... I'll put it at the top of not the best, but close. That's what I'll put. There you go.
Okay.
So the next one, I don't know. I don't even know where I want to put this, because it's the custom Austin Championship belt.
It's the same thing with the Daniel Bryan for me. It's unique and stuff, but if we're talking in a pure like creative look stance, this is what I've like designed the KXW Vixen's titles off of.
Okay.
Because it's just badass and it looks awesome. Then again, that's just me. I'm gonna put it at the top of it's like it's okay.
Okay, so same area as the book.
Put it in. I'm gonna get yelled at. If I put it higher than the big cookie title, I'm gonna get stabbed.
Okay, so I have a feeling this is going to be the most interesting part, because these are 3 IC titles that all look great to me. I like all the look of all 3 of these. So, one's for a different reason than the others. So, let's start with the white strapped IC title. I think was the one Cody Rhodes bought back in 2011.
Yeah, okay, so this one, for me, I'm going to put, this is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. I'm gonna put it in the not the best but close, like at the very top for me.
Okay.
Because it's a very gorgeous belt and it's like the worker's title.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll get to my reasons later.
Okay, so just because it's not on here, where would you have put the current IC title?
like I can live with it because I just do not like.
I just don't know why they did it.
It looks me. It looks more like because there's a indie company called SVW that uses that design for their tag titles. It looks way better as a tag title than it does the IC title.
Okay, yeah, I could. Okay, so the next one is one I think me and you probably just have a nostalgia thing for it. It is the how do I label this championship?
I call it. This sounds crazy because it's like. Because I don't know what else to call it. I know it's an oval, but I call it the fucking lobster tray.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm not calling it that, so I'll go oval championship.
Me, personally, I put it right under the World Heavyweight title.
Right, like next to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I fucking love that title. I don't know why, considering I just fucking badmouth the Attitude Era title. I don't know what it is, but it's just something about that title that looks great. I don't know if it's because of the fact that when I was like a kid playing the games, that was always the title that I won first, or what?
I think there is a nostalgia feel for this belt, because it's like because it was around for 8 years.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's not like the first title that ever meant something to me. Until I met the gorgeous World Heavyweight Championship, and then I had to file for divorce against the IC title. But it's this title will always mean a great deal to me, so I have to put it in the top.
Okay. The next one is the Interconnell Tile that was around in about the 80s. Is that better? 80s and 90s?
Yeah, I'd put it where the white one is, because it's literally the same thing with a black strap.
Why do I think this one looks better than that one, though?
Is it because it's got a black strap?
It might be, but it's also, I think, it's weird to say. This might be a weird thing to have as a thing that bothers me, but it also doesn't have the big black part at the top with the WWE logo that kind of just... I don't know why that bothers me on it, the white one, but...
I can get that.
So I'm gonna...
I'm just gonna put it the same thing with the other one, because... aside from a few things, I just don't really notice a difference.
Okay, this one's the United States title.
Now, as for the current Intercontinental Championship, I don't like that one as much, but the current U.S. title, I love.
I think
I'm used to that.
Well, I think the issue also came with the IC title is because that title did not need a redo. I don't know why they changed the belt for the IC. U.S. desperately needed a new design for it. So I wish that was on here because I would put it. Probably be high. I don't know what to put this one.
I would put it's kind of the nostalgia thing for me because I did also grow up with this one. I'm not gonna put it in the top of the IC thing, but I'm gonna put it in the second tier. Just because that title gave us some great best of 5 series.
That's all you care about, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a fucking whore for best of 5 series.
Okay, so these two kind of should be lumped together because I feel like you'll probably put them in the same spot, which is the Raw and SmackDown Women's titles.
Yeah, I thought that at first, but I don't know what it is. The Raw Women's title looked better than the SmackDown.
Okay, so me and you had the same thought process. Okay, because that was what I was thinking when I was looking. I was like, Raw to me looks better than SmackDown. I don't know what it is.
So I'm gonna put the Raw one at the top of I Can Live With It, and the blue one's just gonna go on the bottom because I hate it.
Okay, well, me and you're gonna. So I'll put the blue. No, because okay. So me and you'll put them in different spots. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm putting.
I don't know. The blue one. Maybe it's Charlotte's held the thing forever, but
because blue one I'm putting in I Can Live With It, and then the red one's going in It's Okay for me.
Okay.
So do we need to discuss this one?
Well, despite the fact that they should be paying me royalties for it, no, because it's garbage.
It's a horrible. That's who came up with that. That's what's plain looking. I agree with both of you. It's like they put something from a car and just kind of stuck it on there.
Yeah, it's a hubcap.
Yeah, it's a hubcap title. That's what it is. Okay, the next one is the Cruiserweight title that they brought back in 2016.
Here's my question. Where's the original design?
I'm not sure, in all honesty. I don't know why they didn't put that there.
Cruiserweight title. The fact that it's on a purple strap always like made me look twice at it.
In a good way or a bad way?
Yeah, indifference.
Okay.
The front plate. There's something about that front plate that just rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, seriously, I didn't mind this title until they changed it to, like, they changed the design of it. Then this one bothers me.
Yeah, the strap I could live with because, like, I've never really cared too much about, like, straps.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the fucking front plate on this one looks so much like an advertisement for the company.
It does. It really does.
Because, like, at least, yeah, but the Raw and SmackDown one style, so you get the, like, fucking, you can at least see what the fucking title is. With the Cruiserweight thing, you really have to fucking squint to see it. And that thing doesn't even exist anymore. You fucking had a baby with the North American title.
It was probably best, to be honest, considering what 205 Live and that has become. That's good.
Yeah, so for this one, it's okay.
Okay.
I just don't like that front plate. The side plates are fine. If there was more on the front plate than just the fucking decal of the company logo, then I'd probably be more receptive to it. It's just a fucking thing. It's too distracting. Like, the big WWE logo is too distracting from the rest of the belt. It's so goddamn bright.
Alright, so now we have the Raw and SmackDown tag titles.
This is another case with, like, the women's title. I don't know what it is, but the minute you put something on a different strap than the other, it looks better. For me, in this case, it's the SmackDown.
You think SmackDown looks better?
The SmackDown tag titles look better than the Raw because of the color of the strap. Because, like, the Raw tag title strap is, like, way too bright. But, like, the other one you could still see. I don't like how fucking obnoxiously silver the plates are.
Yeah.
It's because, like, there's nothing wrong with the copper plates.
I don't like the copper one, no, honestly. So we'll get that.
But, like, for me, the SmackDown one can go in the it's okay. The Raw one can go in the I can live with it for me.
Okay.
Just because, like, the strap is just better looking on the SmackDown one for me because it makes you see the plates more. Because, like, I need to wear sunglasses when I look at the Raw tag titles. Because I can't fucking see the plates.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one is the copper penny tag titles, as I call them.
It can go and I can live with it.
Okay.
Because I wasn't personally offended. It looks cool in the video games.
I think it's just compared to other tag title designs, like, that looks...
Yeah, there's a set of tag titles we're gonna get to that I'm gonna have a field day about.
Okay, so this one's the one. This is one I don't know what it is. This one's one I like. I like the World Tag Team title ones.
Yeah, the other one is the one that I like is I like the just WWE Tag Team titles.
Yeah.
So the World Tag Team titles, I do agree, are really good titles.
Mm-hmm.
I would be not the best but good.
Okay.
Or whatever the second tier is, because they are really nostalgic for me. I'll let you say your piece about them.
I do like the design. It's maybe a weird thing. It's somewhat like an old school, like it's somewhat I can see like old school vibe from it. Like I could kind of see like old school tag teams holding these.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the best tag team that ever held that specific design is Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch.
Yeah, they were good.
Because when they fucking have those titles around their waists or shoulders or whatever, it fucking looked like they belonged there. It's the same thing if FTR was to hold them now.
Oh yeah, FTR would look great with these belts.
Yeah.
Okay, so next
As for the Classic World Tag Team
I was
titles,
about to say that the World Tag Titles that were held in the 80s and
90s.
90s? Yeah, I don't know if these are held in the 90s or not.
90s.
Yeah, 80s and 90s. So, your thoughts?
Because like the other one, there's not too much of a difference, but there's enough of a difference for me to differentiate the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
The 90s World Tag Team titles are just too
Plain?
not well, plain's a word for it, but I was gonna say cartoony.
Cartoony? Okay, that's not. Well, I mean, think of the
Because
time frame you're talking about.
If you were to open like a Lucha magazine and see like a cartoon design of a tag title, that would be it. Like the word world, for instance. The font is really dumb.
Okay.
And it's and the tag team championships at the bottom of the title,
They do look weird. That does look weird.
it looks so strange. Like the tag team at the top and then whatever at the bottom. It just looks strange. It's cartoony, so I can live with it.
Okay.
Because like the New Age Outlaws did hold those.
That's a reason?
And like that's the only fucking tag team I can remember that held those designs.
I think I'm probably guess Legion of Doom did, or Road Warriors, or whatever you want to call them.
They probably did, but the New Age Outlaws is the only team that I can remember.
I can't remember anyone who's held them, but I don't want that time frame though.
Now, as for the WWE tag team titles, I'm gonna put them in not the best but good as well.
Okay, because I don't have an opinion. Like, my thing is, I don't know what it is, but I don't have an opinion. Because there's another thing. I don't remember a single real team that's held this.
Well, I was also like a SmackDown kid.
Okay, fair enough.
So like, we would have a hatred for them. The first team I ever saw hold those titles was Deuce and Domino. That's why I have an affinity for Deuce and Domino, because they held those titles.
I remember,
If they would have held the
Kendrick held those, I
fucking...
remember them too.
What?
Kendrick and London, didn't they hold them?
Oh yeah. To beat them.
I just remember them.
But yeah, those titles, I was a SmackDown kid, so like World Heavyweight title, those tag team titles, and like the Intercontinental title, they were all on SmackDown when I was watching. SmackDown at the time. Because the US got switched to Raw.
I can't even say if I was a Raw guy or a SmackDown guy.
That's also why I'm bummed the original Cruiserweight design isn't on here.
I was just a wrestling guy, and then maybe I most likely... I probably would say I was a SmackDown guy just because the Undertaker was on it, but I really can't...
Yeah. Divas title, garbage.
Yeah, but I'll say that's not... if you even tried to move that, I was gonna... that's what the definition of... The bottom two of 24/7 Divas. Just get the F out of my side. Alrighty. Now we have the... when was this title done?
The 90s.
90s. Okay, this is the 90s Women's Championship. What do you think design-wise? Because the lineage-wise, it's except for Trish, really, and Lita and them sort of shit.
I remember Muta having it.
When did she... she beat... Who she beat?
I think she beat Sable.
I thought it was Ivory for some reason. I don't know.
Anyway, design-wise, fucking, it's better than
Divas?
The Divas, yeah.
That's really it, right?
I'm gonna put it above the original, like, World Tag Team titles. Just because it looks it looks better than those.
It also just crossed my mind how long that belt was around, actually.
Yeah.
Because it was around from the 90s till 2010, wasn't it?
It was around long enough for them to literally cut it in half.
Yeah, like Cool did at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one, European Championship.
I'm gonna. I don't care what anybody says. Fuck it. The best.
Ooh, okay.
It's gorgeous. I know it's kind of the same plate as like the fucking WWE Tag Team titles. But something about that fucking title screams like gorgeous to me. I don't know what it is. It's just a beautiful fucking title.
Okay, well, there's one belt that's coming up also that I want to put in there from. So.
Okay.
Okay, so next one, I'm probably gonna get hated for this. Okay, so hardcore title.
Yeah.
Get the F out of my sight. I'm sorry.
What?
It's look. I don't like the look of it. It looks.
The point is to look like shit.
It looks like a kid's art project.
That's the point. It's supposed to look like garbage.
I don't know what it is. I like the.
It's you remember when Mr. Perfect beat the shit out of the Winged Eagle?
No.
Well, that's what the hardcore title was. It was literally the broken pieces of the Winged Eagle.
I hear that, but no one's ever confirmed that.
Well, that's what I choose to believe.
Okay, well, you can choose to believe that.
I'm not gonna put. I'll make a compromise for you.
Okay.
Because I refuse to put this thing in the same category as that fucking 24/7 title. At least this one's creative.
Okay, I can live with it. Is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I can absolutely put it in there. Yeah, that's.
I'm putting it in between the Raw Women's Title and WWE Women's Tag Titles.
Okay, yeah.
Because I refuse for that thing to be in the same category as the Divas and.
We each have one now that I will get vilified for. Because that's gonna.
What?
We each have now one we put that we're gonna get vilified for. Because that one's gonna cause me fucking hatred.
I agree with you.
But most people probably are gonna hate me for that. So.
Yeah, it's probably just most of the nostalgia people that are going to agree.
Okay, this one. You know how bad this next one was? I had to Google to figure out which one it was. It's the light heavyweight.
Yeah, this one's garbage to me because it's just bland.
I literally had to Google what it was. I didn't know what it was.
Heavyweight title.
It's a light heavyweight title.
Yeah.
That's why I was sitting there. I was like, what belt's this? I Googled it before you then thing. I was like, oh, okay, it's light heavyweight. Okay.
It's just bland.
Yeah. I mean, it's reminiscent of that entire fucking division thing they planned there because they didn't care about it at all. Okay, so next we have the current NXT title, I think.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell the difference between the two of them.
Got it. Yeah, because, okay, gold, so yeah, it's gold. So.
One is the women's one.
Yeah, silver one's the women's one, this one's... So yeah, this is the current NXT title.
I'm going to put this one in the It's Okay category.
Oh, okay. I didn't...
Because I do like it. But the women's one with the silverish tone to it just kind of looks better.
So here's a question I have for you, right? This is just a thing, because Cultaholic guys did this, and this one was pointed out to me also. Does silver not make it weird because of the fact it kind of puts it in second place category?
I don't think that should matter.
Okay.
Because, like, if we're getting truthful here,
okay.
The handling of the NXT women's division has been far better than the men's for like a few times.
There's some points, yes, but that's...
Because, like... and I'm gonna get hate for this. But, like... It took me until, like... a while ago to remember that Andrade and Aleister Black had the title.
Yeah, but that was during that situation where it was like, yeah, Aleister's then again, I don't think anyone will argue that Aleister was given a shitty. Aleister and Andrade had shitty chances with that thing.
Yeah.
So I don't think you'll get hate with it. I think with that one. If it was gonna say something, if there was other people, you would have said you would have forgotten held it. That might be.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one I want to put in the best.
I agree.
Okay, good. Because I was like, I saw this thing and I love this belt from the moment I first saw it. It's like
There's a coming up that I'm gonna put in the best that I might get questionable.
Okay, we'll see what that one is. Because to me, I feel like this is the best belt currently in WWE.
That's where my opinion would change.
Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna be curious for this one. Okay, so this one we have. Okay, so this is another one. I don't know what you think of this. I hate the look of this belt.
The big gold NXT?
Just the original, the original NXT belt.
Well, for me personally, because I have a title coming to me that looks similar to this, I'm gonna put it in the. I can live with it.
Yeah, I was gonna put it in like get the F out of my sight. I'm just saying I don't like the look. It's just they could have done better with it, in my opinion.
We run KXW, so the X is always gonna be like important to me.
Okay.
So and because this is the new look of like the 24/7 title, I'm gonna put it in the I can live with it category.
That's the comparison, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's got a big fucking X on it.
Well, just more in my opinion, when it's like get the F out of my sight. Is it as bad as the 24/7 titles? Give me the new comparison.
Yeah.
Okay, so NXT Women's.
I'm gonna put this in the close one, the second one.
Okay, interesting.
Because I like that one better than the men's. But that's just me.
I mean, they're pretty close. I mean, it's not as like.
Yeah, I know. It's like the thing with the SmackDown women's tag or whatever. It's the tint and the color in it. It just makes it look a little bit better.
Okay. So now we have the original NXT Women's title.
Garbage.
Okay.
I hate the fucking thing.
Is it as bad as the Divas though?
For me, it's the same ballpark.
Oh, okay. I can.
Just because of the that front plate is so stupid.
To me, it was just I was just going about is it more palatable than the Divas? I'm not as
It's more palatable, yes, but it's the same ballpark.
To me, I'm gonna put it. I can live with it because I don't get as offended looking back when seeing that than I do as the Divas.
Yeah.
Because to me, the reason I don't like the Divas, it's most thing of like a bunch of grown men thinking what a women's title should look like.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think these are the current NXT tag titles.
Yep.
What's your thoughts?
I'm gonna put them in the they're okay.
Okay, so me and you were thinking the same ballpark, because I was like,
yeah, because like they're a step up from the other one.
Yeah, we've seen.
But there's just something missing. Just need a little bit of work.
Okay, what you thought of the original? Because these look very generic to me.
Okay, I can live with it.
I can live. Okay, so the same as the NXT.
Yeah, because it's like
the original.
They're cool to look.
The original belts are all just next to each other, and I can live with it.
Yeah, like they're cool to look at, but it's just like there's not really much there.
Okay, so here we got the NXT UK Tag Titles.
Me personally, I'm gonna put them in the best but close.
Okay.
Because I just like the front. That's okay. That's what a tag title should look like.
Okay. Interesting.
'Cause, like,
why do you say that? What about this appeals to you?
Like the AEW tag team titles, it's like that's the right way to make a tag title. It's the size of like the strap and the length of it. It's the way it's plated and put together. It's just they just look good.
Okay. So next we have the NXT UK Women's Title.
Yeah, this one's going to go in the same thing with the tag title.
This one I will say, for like a women's title, this actually looks really good for a women's title.
Yeah. That's why it's going in there.
Yeah,
Really.
it's the
And plus, I don't know what it is about it. The white strap does it for me.
Yeah, white strap does look.
Yeah, like the women's tag title, like there's ways to do a white strap, there's ways not to do it. If you want a white strap, it's that UK women's title is the way to do it.
Okay, so this is the one, since we only have one left, I feel like this is the one you were arguing. This is the North American title.
Yes, for me, this is the best title that WWE currently has.
Really?
Yep.
Why? Okay, so explain what you love about this belt.
The minute that it was unveiled by Triple H, it screamed wrestling to me. Like this, because like I'm an old school guy myself. Like, granted, I'm not Jim Cornette, but like I like when a championship looks important. And that title right there, plus I love the NWA national title or whatever you want to call it. That strap and this North American title, it looks fucking. It looks it looks like a championship. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, this is like, if I was running NXT, this would be like this is what I would build the company around. I would. That's the title. That's my favorite title in WWE right now. It looks like an actual fucking prize.
Interesting.
That's my thought on it. That's what I've thought since I fucking saw the thing.
Okay, so me and you have different opinion on this thing. I don't hate this belt. I really do like this belt. I don't. Again, my opinion on the best one is UK title by a mile.
Like out of every title on this tier list, and once again, this is the guy that has the Bray Wyatt Universal that I would buy is the World Heavyweight and the North American titles. I would proudly display both of those titles.
That said, this is a thing. Okay, so I don't know, because I don't agree with your sentiment of it being. It's not. I don't find it the best title Levy has. Okay, hold on, let me move this. I'm gonna move this up more. Then I'll put this up there. Okay, done. So I'm gonna read off. Do you want me to read off everyone in case we want to change any?
Yeah, I'll read off my thing in a minute.
Okay, would you let me read off mine?
Yes.
Okay, so the best we have World Heavyweight, United Kingdom, Interconnell, Undisputed, the Black Interconnell Championship, the European, and then the North American. For not the best but close, we have the White IC title, the NXT UK Women's title, the 80s Heavyweight title, the current WWE title, the old US title, the World Tag Team titles, the WWE Tag Team Championships, the NXT, the Ruthless Aggression Tag Team Championships, the NXT Women's Championship, then NXT UK Tag Team titles. For It's Okay, we have the current NXT title, the Austin WF title, the Daniel Bryan WWE title, the fucking 2013 WWE title, the Attitude Era title, Raw Women's, Cruiserweight, SmackDown Tag Team, and then NXT Tag Titles. I can live with it. We got Women's Tag Titles, SmackDown Women's Championship, Raw Tag Titles, the Penny Titles, as I call them, the Petty Tag Titles, the old Women's Championship, the 80s World Tag Titles, the Hardcore Title, NXT Championship, and the original NXT Title, original NXT Tag Titles, and original NXT Women's Title. Then to get that out of my side, we have Universal, Spinner WWE, 24/7, Divas, and then Light Heavyweight Title.
Okay, I'm going to read off mine in just 2 seconds.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm reorganizing mine. Okay. So for mine, in the best, I have the World Heavyweight Championship, the North American Championship, the Oval Interconnell Championship, the Undisputed Championship, the United Kingdom title, the European title, the WWE Tag Team titles. In the second tier, because I've forgotten everything, the second tier, I have the current NXT Women's Championship, the NXT UK Women's Championship, the Winged Eagle, the NXT UK Tag Titles, the current WWE title, the White Strap Intercontinental title, the World Tag Team titles from the Ruthless Aggression era, the United States title, the Black Strap Intercontinental title. In the third tier, I have the Smoking Skull, the SmackDown Tag Team titles, the current NXT Tag Team titles, the NXT Men's Championship, Daniel Bryan's fucking hemp thing, the Big Cookie title, and the original NXT title. And the I Can Live With It, I have the Hardcore title, the Cruiserweight title, the Spinner title, the Women's Tag title, the Raw Women's title, the Rock WWE title, the original Women's title, the original World Tag Team titles, Raw Tag Team titles, NXT original Tag Team titles, and then the Penny titles. And then I Get the Fuck Out, I have the 24/7 title, the Light Heavyweight title, the Divas title, the Universal title, and the Red Strap, the SmackDown Women's Championship, and the NXT Women's Championship.
Okay. So,
Yes.
those are very... We both put these in very interesting spots.
I had to switch some titles around in categories.
Oh, you actually did switch yours around. See, I didn't switch really any of mine around.
Yeah, I did it once over, and I was just like, okay, hold on a minute. I gotta fix some things. Because, like, the minute that I heard you had the Black Strap Intercontinental title in, like, the best, I was just like, well, hold on, I gotta switch something out here. So I switched, the main one that I switched is I switched the NXT Big Gold from the, like, I Can Live With It to the It's Okay. And then I switched the Winged Eagle out for the WWE Tag Team titles, because I just love those songs.
Alrighty. So
that's the only changes that I did.
Okay, so that concludes this tier list. Will we probably do more? My guess is probably, because actually these are kind of fun to do.
My iPad's almost dead, so I can't do one now.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably do another one at some point down the line. Thank you all for joining us. Let us know in the comments who you agree with, and also what ones you would want to come at us with pitchforks for. And we will see you on the next one.